Hello, my name's Hollis. I play as Rylan Ludell in Star Wars Combined. Welcome back to my series on scripting droids and NPCs with Lisp. So now that we've done some examples, we're going to talk more about what functions are and how the website reads your code. The reason we're talking about this is because understanding how the website reads your code and your functions helps you use them properly and helps you solve issues and debug errors. I like to visualize your code as a warehouse inside of your NPC or droid's head. That warehouse has a little robot inside of it. This robot represents the website, or something called the compiler, which reads your code and decides what to do about it. In that warehouse, you also have functions. Some functions are ones that you put together inside the warehouse. So these are the ones that you define with defun and are listed out in your script. And other ones just come with that type of warehouse. So, custom NPCs come with the warehouse that includes unprivileged functions and built-ins. But, quest NPCs that the NPC team can edit come with other functions, so other shells. And these pre-made functions, they're already defined somewhere else, you just don't get to see the definition. And you can find the list of unprivileged functions in the script rules page. There's also invisible built-ins, like being able to add numbers together. And then if you include a module in your script, that's like you shipped in a shelf of functions, basically. You can always use the debug environment function call to see all the functions available in your warehouse at that time. So your warehouse is just sitting there, all the robots are lying there dormant, and then when you click the talk button, it basically turns on this light that tells the compiler to go find the start function and execute it and do what it says. So it finds it, opens it up, and then inside that function, it starts reading in order each line. So it starts with the first line, it sees the save function, and then this piece of text is called an argument or an input. So it takes the save function and then it puts it into it. Functions can have as many arguments or inputs, and they can also have as many outputs. In this case, the output is the display. Outputs are also called results or return values. Once the compiler has executed the first line, it moves on to the second line, and it sees that we have a function call here, and it has two arguments. We have a string or piece of text, and then another function call as an argument. It finds the add response function wherever it is on the shelves. It takes the two arguments that you told it to put into the add response function, and then out comes the output, the result, the display here. You can think of the taterTots argument as a button that it passes in for the player to have access to. Now it's finished with the second line. It goes to check the next line and sees that close parentheses, and now it knows that it's done with the function. So your compiler can rest. But now you've given the user basically a link to have the compiler start a new function. The user clicks it, it turns on a light called taterTots, and it goes and takes the box and executes what's inside of it. To end this video, I just wanted to take some time to show that debug environment function I talked about. So we're just going to put it inside of the start function so that it will run when we hit talk. So when you run any debugger function, it'll put it in this red box above the normal dialog. And as you can see, This will list every function or variable that you have access to in the script, in this specific script, including ones that you made yourself, like our taterTots function. So I hope this was useful to you. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to see the next video.